So thanks to the latest update, I've been able to further, I'd like to call it perfect my automated sorting facility. It's taken me a little bit to do, I guess, I don't know, like 3 or 4 days of research, and of course I'm in creative mode because as someone who's played ASTRONEER for quite some time, I'm used to the bugs, and it did get quite a bit frustrating in the beginning, but no complaints. Everything's working great after this latest update, like I said. But let me show you how my sorter works. I'm real proud of how this thing works. Before I just take us right in there and drop this stuff off, some of the kinks that you guys might have known about with the auto arms is they seem to just stop functioning from time to time. Not that they lose power or anything, but they just stop moving. And usually a reset works for them. So, with the help of some YouTube videos and, of course, the ASTRONEER update, I designed this double switch sort of thing using 2 power sensors and a whole bunch of button repeaters. Now I have all the button repeaters lined up in series where one activates and all the rest of them activate at the same time, and everything's tied to that one button repeater, which is located here. Now whenever I press this, it'll turn every auto arm on or off except for this one right here. And the reason for that is, this is kind of extra, but by turning this off, whenever I release some of the materials from the large containers, an auto arm will pick it up and it will deliver them right here and hold them for me, so I can go to the left side of the base and do whatever I have to do. Now let me show you that in action. But just to jump back just a little bit, I have power sensors set up to these wind turbines, and I have 2 of them set up so that every time it changes, both power gained or power lost, they both turn off and turn on the auto arms immediately. So there's no wait for the wind to come back and turn off. I could have set this up for an automatic thing using auto arms or even storage chests that release material and then suck it back up, but I figured this was the best way about going about it, so I could walk away and God forbid anything happens or any glitch, this should work. So whenever they turn off or on, the auto arms turn off or on. Whenever they get power, I'm sorry. Now, you'll see it goes around here, it goes through the smelter, and this is actually a continuous ring. So if I wanted everything to get smelted, I could turn on the smelter, leave it on rotate, and everything will eventually work its way through, get smelted, and then get pulled into its respective containers. Now if we go around here, I have a container for most of the resources that I want. If I wanted, let's say, carbon here, I enable output. Let's say I wanted 3 pieces. I wait for the auto arm to take 3 pieces. Even if it takes more, it doesn't really matter. So I'll disable output. It'll suck back. I think I'm getting 5 pieces instead, but I'll show you why that doesn't matter later. We'll follow it around. Now this goes with every resource that I've collected thus far, which is just about everything, if not everything. I also put in these new canisters that were just released. Love them. Great thing. And this is a messy setup here, but you'll see if you pay attention, these are the only ones that actually have sorters on them, because everything else gets sucked up so quickly that you don't need an auto arm to pull it. But until the creation of these gas canisters, I needed to pull everyone off. So that was an update. That was something the update helped. Outside of that, comes back through here, and pulls right off to this and holds it for me. Now the 3 that I want, I pull off to the side. I reactivate the arm, and boom, it starts going all the way back to the carbon disposal. Now, when I come back from any kind of planet with whatever materials I want, pull up, get out, and let it do its magic. I'll give you a quick tour. Now, some of these things I already refined on the other planet. And you'll see it reset whenever the wind turns on or off. And here we go. Whenever it collects something, you'll see, like this piece of coal or carbon, it hits the base, immediately gets sucked into the large resource container. You see it at the top here, before this auto arm even has a chance to grab it. Now the other material, like this, I believe it's iron, pulled into this one. The graphite will continue to come down. Here's where it glitched. Here's where I need to wait for it to reset. And there we go. It automatically fixes itself and we're off to the races again. Graphene going away. Let's see if any gas comes down. If not, I can pull something off just to show you. Now, anything like these pieces, I don't have programmed in. So, these will continually go on that circuit. And, of course, you can add them wherever you want. And once this is... Oh, here's some gas. And watch it go down and get collected to show you how that works. I don't like messes. So we're coming up to that gas. It should be sucked up by this one right here. If everything goes to plan. And not that time around, apparently. Let's see. It's on. It's connected. It'll get it the next time around. Let's just wait a minute. It is not without its flaws, but everything gets to where it goes. That's part of the reason why I created the continuous system, because the one-way system, especially before the update, it was a very tedious process. It just took a very long time. I would leave, I would come back, you know, an hour or two later and still be sorting one tower or one silo full of materials at the second stop on its path. So thank you, ASTRONEER, for providing that update. It is a big change. One of my earlier designs had the splitter so I could manually turn on and off the power as needed. But that's what I have. If you have any questions or anything, ask them in the comments. I'm happy to help new players out, add me, whatever you need to do. Love the game so far. Keep up. Thanks for watching.